Alright everybody, Jake Winstead here, back on another training session here today. Today, on Monday, me and Deagon, we did bench. This will be coming out on Thursday, 14th. Here we see Deagon here, hitting the bar, and then it's about to cut over into me, just hitting the bar. Today, Deagon had a set of 5, a set of 3, a set of 1 or more, with increasing percentages each set, from 75 to 85 to 95%. For me, I had a set of 3, a set of 2, and a set of 1, increasing just about 5 pounds every set. Here you see me doing something a little bit crazy looking, funky looking, I guess you could say. The reason I do this is to warm up the isolated side of the press I'm doing. So for this side, this is my right side. I'm trying to warm up my right side and keep stabilization in the bar as well. So that's just what that's doing. And then it'll go ahead. This is a good dynamic way to warm up your muscles if you don't have access to a lot of dumbbells or anything. There's Deagon again, just hitting the bar. Alright, so here's our second warm-ups. Just the bar here. And then it's getting ready to cut over into Deagon's first set. The reason I warm up with the bar, with my feet on the bench, is just for some stabilization stuff. Although I do have a lot of stabilization when I'm flat-footed on the ground, I just find it a little bit more beneficial for myself to warm up with my feet on the bench, because that actually helps me get my back tighter and just stay tighter throughout my entire body, just by warming up that way. So you actually see our bench here. If you notice, when I'm pushing back with my legs, the bench will actually rock. So this bench, obviously, it's not very high quality, but we definitely need to get that situated. So here's Deagon's last warm-up, I believe, with 135. He does this 5 times. And there's just me hitting 135. Just our warm-ups here. So then this is Deagon's first set with 145, I believe it looks like to me here. This is roughly 75% of his max, or his training max, excuse me. So he does this 5 times, easy set of 5. And here's me with 185. Easy triple. And we got Deagon with 165, it looks like. He does this for a set of 3. Here's me with 225. I believe I do this for a triple. Yeah, long pause triple. So the reason behind long pauses, they force you to keep your tension in the bottom, of the very bottom of the movement. So a lot of people on their chest, they like to get loose, and that's where a lot of people fail off of. Come back to that in a second. Here's Deagon with 175. I believe he actually ends up doing this for 3 or 4 reps. So here's 2. Yeah, so 3 here, and I believe this one, he gets 2 inches away from lockout. Okay, no, okay, so the fifth one, he gets 2 inches away from the lockout. Yeah, right there. And here's me with 235. See, I'm glad I actually recorded these, because I see my feet here are way too pointed out than they need to be. Here it's a little bit better, but that one, it was pretty much sideways. Here's 245 for long pause single. Again, long pauses, they keep that back tension and tension in the triceps throughout the bottom of the movement. This movement here, board press, is a little bit of a different way to load the muscles because you're actually stopping the bar on the surface. So it's similar to a pin press. However, a pin press, it simulates it. You're actually pressing from the pins. You're not bringing the bar down to a stopping force. We have Deagon here. Taking, I believe this is 170 for his top set. And the way we do these, we do a 1 second pause on the first rep, a 2 second pause on the second rep, and a 3 second pause on the third rep. Now the speed should never slow down for these because the stopping power, it's using potential energy, and to keep that potential energy in a good spot for yourself, you need to keep constant tension. Now this movement here, tricep rollbacks, these are really good for all heads of the tricep. They hit pretty much every head, every motion of the tricep, the extension and the folding. So it's pretty much simulating 2 or 3 different variations of like a tricep push down. We did 3 sets of 10 on those, and then here's Deagon here, some cinematography going on, I guess. Yeah, so here's Deagon with his set of 10. We only filmed 1 set of these, and then after this we'll move on to some dumbbell rows. Now dumbbell rows, they're really good for building the back, and the back is the main part of the bench press. The bench press is actually 100% back focused because the back is what you're using to pretty much press the bar off your chest. A lot of people think, oh, it's just a chest tricep movement. Well, the back is a huge part of it because your back is what's on the bench and is what giving that, pushing that force into that bench. So making sure your back is nice and strong is going to give you a bigger bench in return if used properly. So the reason you actually just saw Deagon switch grips there, that's to hit all angles of the lat. So he'll actually switch grips again here. We did 2 sets of 50, and we switched grips, or angles, excuse me, every 10 reps or so, around every 10 reps. So we did 2 sets of 50, 100 reps, and switch angles every 10 reps. I recommend trying these, and we actually, the way we did this was, I believe it'll show, okay, no, so I don't have any footage of that, but I, on the second set, we angled the bench up 1 notch higher. That hits even different angles of the lat. So making sure that your back is nice and well-rounded is a good thing for your bench press and all your other lifts too. That's why we do rows on our bench day. We also do rows on our deadlift day, but just a different type of variation with them. Most times they're barbell rows or. So here you see me. I'm actually trying to squeeze each rep and get the full contraction. This for me just works a little bit better because I actually get to feel it like a squeeze. Some people, they can get away with just actually some reps I do just go and come back down, but most of the time I try to squeeze at the top of my reps. Just for me, that works best for me. Pretty much after that, all we did was some decline push-ups, and then that was it, decline push-ups. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you really enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be posting a lot more training sessions and a lot more information with those training sessions. This film for me is a good way for me to express what I want to do, and that's to just allow people to grow and get bigger and help them with that. And I really love doing that. I love seeing people accomplish their goals, and that's what I want to do somehow, some way in my life. So, and it's also good documentation for me because I'm able to look back and see what I need to fix and what my training partners need to fix, things like that. So I'm gonna let the rest of the video go ahead and play out for you guys. If you have anything that you want to let me know, if you think I should do some more type of content, just let me know in the comments below. And other than that, this has been Jake Winstead. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Burnout set?